I came up with this idea for people to do interactive art, because I noticed that people like to touch art, but they're never allowed to. So in this case, I kind of started the piece halfway, and I'm encouraging people to select an image shape they want, and they can either paint it or draw or write a poem. And then once they're done, if it matches the right spot, I'll just put it arbitrarily, so I really don't know what the piece is going to look like, because it depends what people do to it. That's going to decide where the shape's going to go. Different types of shapes, stencils, people might want to use. Some of the stencils I actually use in my other artwork, especially in painting. But I also brought word stencils, because a lot of people like to add words, and they like to add the names to work. Once we get done with this, we'll do the other part, with little sections. Art that people can touch, that people can participate, and it will create this different type of art where the piece is not finished until everybody participates. So I came up with this idea. So I saw this thing that said, hey, artists could apply to this grant and make art, and I said, why don't I use this idea, and then that way I could do workshops and people could participate, and that's how this whole thing got started. Contours, because it was inspired by the fall and the contours of the leaves, and I like to use bright colors. So a couple weeks ago, Bristol Fun Day helped me out and let me participate in their fun day, and we had a lot of people come in and add to the sculpture. And then this week we're doing part 2, and that is in making tape. We also have one of those making tapes at the Bristol Fun Day too. And how I make sculptures, because as you can see, I'm not a very big person, is I actually think beforehand, how can I move this around way before I even make it? How can I take something, I want to make something big, and I want to be able to put it in my car without almost no help and move it to a spot. So I decided to think of like Legos. If I think like Legos, I could do it. Now, it comes off in sections. And I want you to think of that way. That way you're not limited by the scale. Like right now you're going to have a small little, but you could add and add and add, and then also you can take apart. This is quite a variety of mixed media. I like to use the pine because I can carve really easily on pine. Shapes I cut out for you come from the extras. They're more interesting than the actual street.